So this is a different episode. I just really want to talk about anime with somebody. So yeah, this is James.
Hi,
So to kick things off, what have you watched recently?
Cyberpunk. Quite sad. Still cannot get over it.
Anything else? Anything else recent?
Not really. Although I did watch Evangelion, like some of the movies.
What about any isekai?
Isekai, I kind of take a break on that ever since I've watched the, what you call that? The last time I watched Isekai is Arifureta, a new season. And ever since watching that, I need to take a break from
Season
that.
3? You watched season 3 or season 2?
Season 2, last time.
Season 2, okay.
It's already quite some time.
But you've watched ReZero, right? You watched ReZero? Season 1, season 2?
Unfortunately, I did not watch season 3.
You haven't watched season 3?
Hey, I kind of procrastinate sometimes.
It's a good
anime.
season!
Yeah, I kind of procrastinated mostly on my Netflix.
Mostly on Netflix.
Yes.
You say you watched Evangelion, right?
Yes.
So any other like mecha anime that you've watched? No?
No.
Not even like Gundam? No way?
Gundam, I've tried to attempt it, but I kind of procrastinated.
You procrastinate?
I procrastinated in lots of anime right now because I procrastinate a lot in Netflix. But right now, I've kind of wanted to rewatch the entire Dragon Ball franchise.
The entire Dragon Ball franchise?
The old franchise, because it's now on Netflix.
Isn't that like more harder like the Fate series?
No, I would say the Fate series is kind of hard, mostly not to watch, but to find when watching. Usually the
Because
other side, the other which you consider as side movie or side anime,
side content.
Yes.
Because it's like, because from what I remember, like, isn't Dragon Ball like also way more complicated?
Okay,
it has
Dragon
more
Ball
like
is not really that
multiverse and stuff like that also.
No, actually it's not. Dragon Ball is more of a one, like, complete timeline. There's no like sideways. The only like what you call that? If you consider filler is the old movies. The new movie recently is all canon.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Just,
I see.
But if you consider the old movie canon, you're gonna mix up a lot of the timeline.
Was it like also like more like boring like One Piece? Is it
No,
not like that?
if you like action,
it's like it's like the meme, it's like they go like come, and after they say like the backstory thing, and then
no. Dragon Ball, we don't really give a shit about backstory. Sure, you have a sad backstory, but it's not really relevant to what you are now. Like in some villains.
Oh.
Like most of the Dragon Ball villains, especially the old ones, they're all just villains for the game.
But isn't it like hard to watch? No.
It's like all in one timeline.
Oh, it's all one timeline?
Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and then Dragon Ball Super. This is why some people say, please read the manga or watch, because the manga is literally just straightforward.
But you have watched some movies, right? Have you watched the Demon Slayer movie?
Of course.
Okay, what did you thought about it?
It was actually fun to watch, but the backstory of the Upper Moon, spoilers alert, but
my viewers already know I watched the movie.
But the backstory for Akaza, I would say it's almost kind of the same with the other demons' backstory, based on like season 1 and some of the movies.
Yeah, because I've only watched season 1 up to episode like either 15. No, I watched the first demon. Whenever they that episode where they meet the first demon, the one that can like go through walls or something like that. Yeah, the one that steal the what's it called, the 16-year-old girls or whatever, that one. So back to the movie, like how do you feel about it? So it's okay?
It was okay. It's mostly supported by the animation and the fights, I would say. But story-wise, I would say simple.
No, because I still this is still my take on Demon Slayer the movie. I think it's a good movie. I think the fights are good. I just cannot stand where they put the backstory thing. It's so annoying.
It's like it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, no. It's like like that Zenitsu fight, right? Like they're like fighting, and I think the thing about Demon Slayer, that movie especially, that they does well, is that they pull you in with like all the fights. So like Tanjiro, was that Azuka? Akaza. I keep saying his name wrong. Tanjiro
Just call him
versus
the basketball man.
Tanjiro versus Akaza, and then also you have Zenitsu versus that random guy, and then was it the second Upper Moon versus Shinobu? Right? They draw you in with the fact that this fight is like epic, like in epic proportions, but in the end, after that, it's like they just like shoehorn in like in the middle where like see like they're crossing blades, or like at like a point like where you know, okay, this guy definitely going to win, or like, oh, this girl is definitely going to win, but in the end they pull with the, okay, this is my sad backstory, this is where I murdered my family or something like that, you know.
Although I would say, as someone who read the entire Demon Slayer manga and watched the anime did much better than the manga, since I feel like the manga is kind of rushed, I would say.
But it's also because like still images.
Kind of, yeah, but I would say the moment I saw Doma going to fight Shinobu, I was like, just die, Doma. I already know your entire thing. Just die. I hate you, bro.
Yeah, because I don't know, because I also haven't read the manga, so I was surprised when
You'll hate him.
Because Shinobu died. I don't know, because I don't have really an attachment to Shinobu. The only reason why I like Shinobu is because her voice actor, Soyari Hayami. She voiced.
So mostly you can attach to some anime character to voice
because
actor that you know.
She voiced Ushiwakamaru, all the Ushiwakamarus from Fate Grand Order.
Mm-hmm.
She also voiced that girl from Iromakun, the is the red hair girl. That one was it? Azari?
The fox ear,
Yeah, I think. Azari, whatever. And then she also voiced the most recent one and the most, I think now famous one is Spy Times Family, Yor. She voiced that character too.
Wait, Yor?
Yeah, she voiced Yor. Yeah, that voice actor. That's why I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see her fight. And then she dies. I'm like, no!
Don't worry. You will see how her death is not in vain. Don't worry.
Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I just keep thinking like, man, that movie would have been done so well if they had like, you know, like not put in the backstory, like so weirdly placed and all that stuff.
Maybe they could put a backstory in before the fight, after the fight, or middle of the fight. Which part would you rather put the backstory in?
Like in the part where like they're doing nothing, or like they're recuperating. You know, like
Also, like before the entire fight.
Yeah. So like basically, okay, I don't mind if they do the fight, like if they're like fighting, like it goes like pew 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 pew, pew, like goes like that, and after like suddenly like this guy needs a breather, like Kanjuro, whenever he like hide behind the column or something like that, or like he's like somewhat like incapacitated. You know, like when he's just like doing nothing, and then suddenly he remembers like, oh yeah, my father taught me the double axe thingy.
That's why
I'm like
a bit out of nowhere in my opinion.
But then that one makes sense because at least it's like at least it's like they're doing nothing. You know, like they're doing nothing, and then there's a fight going on behind them.
Yeah.
But at least like, okay, then when he is like trying to think back, then suddenly he remember, oh yeah, my father taught me about this thing. You know, that kind.
For me, right, that's what I call battle strategy. But the writing in that battle strategy for me is a bit iffy, because usually battle strategy writing, right, for me is based on what they are training, like not based on like their childhood backstory or something like that, or what you witness. It's mostly more like it is like based on what you learn in training, not from like a childhood backstory and what you saw your father did and you try to replicate it out of nowhere and it somehow works, something like that.
I don't know, because it's a bit hard to do their backstories, because it's like, also especially that movie, the one they drag Azuka's backstory. Akaza. I keep saying it wrong, gosh darn it.
Just call him Basketball Man.
No. I'll keep saying his name until I get right. Akaza's backstory is the most drawn out, but also the most interesting. His backstory is not sad, but it's just impressive. Yeah, like that scene where like he's like he killed like even before he turned into before he turns into a demon, before anything, he is able to kill like 100 or like whatever how many people those people in that no
These people have got swords.
Yeah,
with his bare hand.
yeah, exactly. Like he like, wow, that's impressive. You know what I mean? It's like nothing. There's no reason to be sad. You know, it's not like a sad backstory. The only thing you feel bit pity for is like the daughter and the
wife
father.
and
The daughter and the father of the guy who take care of him.
so.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he got poisoned. That's it. I don't
Although
know.
I would say
because-
that's a reasonable crash
because
out.
the feeling I had, especially like watching the Demon Slayer movie, I also don't feel that much impact. Probably it's either because the movie itself is like so used to already showing me so many backstories, I become like basically like meh,
Numb.
you know, that kind,
Like-
yeah, like numb to all this. I don't know.
Although I would say Akaza's, the sadness is already kind of reasonable in some people's in like how people feel about Akaza's backstory, and they feel sad. It's kind of reasonable because Akaza's already been suffering since when he was young. He's already suffered, just suffered so much just to get his dad's medicine, and also already been caught by the police how many times. And somehow his father, out of nowhere later, his dad suicide because he wanted Akaza to live a normal life. And then the movie that you saw, what happened to his newfound family, shits happen. Yeah.
It's one thing I also wonder. Did you find some of the parts funny for no reason? The movie.
Very little, I would say. My
No,
own
because-
part is only when Yushiro is so nonchalantly saying about Zenitsu dying, like he could have died, all
Oh.
those things.
The one
He was so nonchalant.
Okay, there's three parts I really found really funny. Number one was at the beginning, where like suddenly randomly they turn into Chibi, Tanjiro, and Gyu, right? The water guy. It's like,
Oh.
hi! And it just goes Chibi. That one for me was funny. Number two was in like the ending, where Inosuke was just randomly catching the bird and it's like, link me to your most powerful demons, talking bird, that one.
Yeah.
And then the third one, I don't know why I found this the most funny, was like, you know, like that scene in like Azuka's like about to
Akaza.
Akaza. Now I'm saying it wrong again. Okay, Akaza was about to like disappear, and then like the image of Muzan behind him,
Yeah.
and then like he randomly just shouts like, Akaza, and after that he just like disappears. And that part was so funny because it was like a jump scare, but also just like a funny jump scare.
What, like the moment Muzan grabbed Akaza's hair like
No,
that?
no, it's like suddenly like go Akaza, and after that, like just he disappears.
Yeah.
It's like there's just the most random, because like the whole scene, to put this into perspective, the whole scene was silent.
Yeah.
There was like nothing, and then suddenly he just go Akaza, and then like this.
You know, before I watched the
I know, it's
movie,
weird.
since I've read the manga before that, the moment I saw Akaza stand up in that page of the manga, I was like, huh? What happened? Like, is he becoming like Muzan where cutting the head doesn't work?
I kind of find that like interesting, yeah. At least like to me, because I'm not,
Okay, in my opinion,
because that was cool
if
though.
Akaza was not like want to suicide because of him remembering his backstory, you know, I would say he can already on top of that become Upper Moon 2 at that point. But not Upper Moon 1. If you read the
Yeah.
manga, you know.
Yeah, but despite I don't know, I wouldn't give that movie a high rating. But I know you would,
I
right?
give 7.
You give
7.5.
I'm gonna give it like a, I don't know, what's like a disrespectful number that would get me canceled. Like a
Go ahead.
Like a 6 maybe. It's a 6 or a 5. It's like it's not good, but it's also not great.
Okay,
At the
where did
same
the
time.
5 points all come from?
Okay, backstory placement. The characters are a bit too shallow, and like this red and what else? I don't know. It's because I guess I also don't really care for the characters that much. I guess that's probably why.
Okay, I would say which of the character you cared for the most?
Yeah, that's why Shinobu. Shinobu is really why. Why do you like this character? I just like her voice actor. But what movie I am excited for is the Chainsaw Man movie. Of
Same.
course, the Reza arc movie. Oh man, that's gonna be cool.
Mappa better cook on this one.
Of course they're gonna cook.
Are you sure? They got enough sleep? They got enough food?
Oh my god.
Huh? Once you become animator, you're gonna be found by them.
I don't know. Have you been by the way, have you been reading up on Chainsaw Man?
I've literally already finished the I've literally stopped in the when Denji adopted Nayuta and what happened to Nayuta after that. Shit.
Oh, so you stopped at that chapter. So you don't know what happened to everything else? No? Also, you really just like put it down like she's dead.
Yes.
The world's too sad now. She's dead.
I'm kind of the type of person, but when it comes
I was also like that, but then after they threw so many new curveballs into the thing, like there's the what's that? I think if I'm not wrong, it's the Fire Devil. And then they have like he literally almost looks like a skinny Endeavor. Just imagine Endeavor, but then the head of Endeavor, but the body's like a tree.
homeless guy.
Yeah.
Now think about it. What you call it?
But also sorry, hold on. But also the guy is like so random. You know who is he possessed by? He's possessed by the brother who in the earlier chapters of Chainsaw Man was the one that died between that one devil was like, would you rather save the family inside the car or that one kid? That devil. I'm not sure, is it cockroach or bat devil? I don't remember.
Bat.
Was it bat?
I think bat.
It's like, okay, Chainsaw Man, who would you rather save? This one boy or this car inside has a family or something like that. And it's like there's a cat too, bro. That one. It's literally the brother of that guy. It's the brother of the bat devil. They just
That's diabolical.
I'm just like,
No, that's diabolical.
that's a weird thing to bring up again.
That's diabolical, man. What the hell?
Like they brought I don't know, this Fujimoto is like being able to like stretch it all the way out from okay, since this is the first chapter.
Somehow he remembers from some of the very first chapter. Go all the way.
That's why I'm like, holy crap, there is. Oh my god, so
Well, at least he's not like one of those writers that just scrap off some of the old characters and not bring back them in some of the later
they also
story.
they also brought back that one girl that touched the Denji's in the second arc. You know that one? In the cinema. You know that one? Have you know, right?
I kind of.
It's like that weird girl is like very touchy with Denji. No?
Is
No.
it an anime?
No, it's not an anime. It's in the next arc.
I kind of forgot.
Okay.
He touches what?
This is basically a lot of Makimas basically almost really come up. It's literally like okay,
and
it's
here
literally
Makima who's bad enough because of
there's literally like a bunch of characters in the second arc that basically a lot of them I can see there's like a 30 or 50% Makima or maybe 110% Makima even worse. Very control-y, very thing.
I don't
know.
You know what's funny? You know how Makima in the public view or society nowadays view is considered as evil, right?
Yeah.
But I've seen some videos on people justifying Makima's action, right? But I have one comment that I posted there. You know what is it?
What?
One word. That's bad. Him and Denji. Sex.
So have you played any games recently? Lots of Fate Grand, right?
Both English and Japanese version.
Yeah, he's playing both English and Japanese.
I got Olga, Mary, and Noah.
Oh wait, yeah, you got both of them, right?
Yes. The trio.
Are you playing the Wajima event?
I'm only farming there.
Yeah, because I'm also not really playing that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, it's
okay. Sure, the character is nice, but
yeah.
it's not really the character I want.
It's really this is 4 years late. I don't know. I'm still till the day that I don't know. I'm bored of Fate Grand Order, but I'm seriously still not gonna play the JP version. I don't know. I haven't
continued with the story, or you already completed the story.
No, I haven't even played the JP. I haven't even downloaded the JP.
No, I mean the English version.
No, I already play everything.
Didn't you just skip the story and watch on YouTube?
They don't need to know that. But I still watch it. Hey, at least I know what happens. Okay, she died or something. Also, shout out to Otaku Daikun. Shout out to Otaku Daikun for doing the videos. Thank you.
The reason why I don't go to YouTube to spoil myself is because from the experience in the Singularity, I feel more impact on the story if I actually read the game.
But
playing
I'm
the game
sorry,
myself.
I skipped the cutscenes. Okay,
I'm gonna make you read one.
I just like okay. At least Otaku Daikun already has like all the explanations all done
Long
already.
is one of the singularity or lost belt even take.
1 hour 30 minutes to watch. It's literally just a movie.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
doesn't make sense. And he's already explaining so like okay, and then whatever altars shot in the heart or something like that, you know.
Still not much impact as the game.
Oh my god.
Go read the game.
Now the only character that I'm really going for is was that Kissing Koji? If I'm not wrong. It's
Kashin Koji.
Yeah, it's the Guda Guda event that's coming this year.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the ruler. I really want her. She looks cool. Other than Melusine is in December, but then after that I know
Wait, Kashin Koji. Isn't that the spider? The spider.
is it? I'm not sure. I just know that there is the ruler.
I know that she got a lancer.
Yeah, she
four-star
got the Lancer, 4-star Lancer. But then it was the free servant,
Yes,
whatever.
that one.
But then yeah, but I just really like her, the ruler version. She looks cool. I like her second ascension, right? Yeah, the one like the casual outfit. So good. I'm gonna roll for that one. And then yeah, because other than that, I don't have any other servants that I'm going
Question.
for.
She's this year, right?
Yeah, she's this year.
When again, I forgot. I already took a screenshot of the banners, but
Yeah, that's why I'm going for her. And then hopefully Melusine again in December. Frick Percival. Oh my god. I can't believe finally I have a Lancer that I can hate, which is Percival. Because freaking for context, I tried to pull for Melusine one time and then for like 10 rolls. And then I couldn't even get I think I wasted like so many rolls on I think I had like an NP like 10 Percival. I don't even need a
My
Percival.
goodness.
I know. That's why I'm like freaking
You're
like
so unlucky.
yeah, that's why I'm like I need my Melusine. That's just why I was so happy. I finally got
Fun fact.
every summer Lost Belt servant. Thank God.
Fun fact. How I got Melusine on the Christmas month. I was in the bathroom 25th December at night after dinner. I will just want to roll one time to see my luck, and I've already saved enough. One time 30 St. Quartz roll.
Oh my God.
And fucking Aaron died. Lancelot
Oh
himself.
my God.
Two different versions of
Oh
Lancelot.
my God. Oh my God. Oh, I was so happy. I don't know why. I was able to get both caster and berserker all in one roll. That's
is
so funny
Is
though.
it the
Yeah, the
Bacatoria?
anniversary. No, I got the anniversary Castoria or like what?
The Berserker.
Yeah. The caster one, the Lady of the Lake. And I also got Berserker Castoria. As soon as she come out, install update. Dun
That
dun.
is
Berserker Castoria. Roll one time.
Before
Dun
that-
dun dun dun. Got
Before
it.
that event happened, I'm only missing Caster Morgan.
Yeah.
As Aztec.
I don't know. Fate luck is such a weird thing.
Hey, 5 stars fun fact, 5-star servant, the only amount of percentage probability is
Less than 1%, is it?
1 or can be
I think
0
it's-
point or 1 point at most.
I'm pretty sure it's less than 1% though.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, at least from what I've heard and from what I watched in your video, you literally got better than luck than me this year in English server. So
Actually,
what's up?
speaking of Fate, you know Fate Strange Fake is finally coming out. If I'm not wrong, it's full season, not just 2 episodes. I'm gonna make a full review on that because I freaking love the saber now. It's such an interesting saber.
Who's the name again?
Richard Lionheart.
Yeah, Richard
Yeah, the
Lionheart.
one, the guy can just pick up a stick and then I have now Excalibur.
Got him. Got him in JP server.
Oh yeah, you also have him.
Yeah.
Right. Is he fun to use?
Okay, in terms of
Is he Buster? He is Buster,
Buster.
right? Yeah.
it's very fun to use, bro.
But is he like a looper or anything?
What do you mean?
Like, can he like loop himself?
Kind of sometimes.
Kind of.
Although I prefer his
Yeah.
third ascension. If you saw
Oh, is it just
The
the
blue
lion?
lion.
It's just blue.
the dark.
I don't know.
lion.
I just
It's so
I
peak.
just see that I'm like
If you
Yeah,
see
no,
his gameplay style,
I'm just gonna stick to the normal Lionheart.
You know,
Man.
that reminds me of when I first saw him.
What?
Alex the lion from Madagascar.
I don't know. That's why I also don't really like the furry. I don't like most of the furries, the male furries.
That's the most like fanboys asked off.
Oh my god! No, because I don't know. Like they could have done so much better with like Albert Einstein, right? Is it Einstein? And then freaking lion, and then you have like,
The president.
and you see like Lion Richard.
At least Richard
know.
Lionheart is
I feel-
somewhat better, what you call that, introduction as his line than Edison, right?
That third ascension kind of came out of nowhere, man.
But from what I've heard,
man.
that was when he in his third ascension. That was the time when he stopped being a fan of Artoria Pendragon or
Oh.
Arthur Pendragon.
Oh,
That's
is
from
it?
what I heard.
Oh, okay then. I also haven't read any. I haven't really like read much Fate lore in terms of like the new servants, because I kind of want for Fate Strange Fate, like, because we already know Gilgamesh, we already know Enkidu,
Yeah.
and
But
all
from
the
what I've
other
heard,
from
is-
all the other ones I don't know.
but
I only know
from one
from
of the
you is the
servants-
Hercules Archer.
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna come out.
The
So-
one who made Gilgamesh kind of nervous when fighting him.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, okay, that's the only servant I don't know. The one that now I'm interested in is the Hassan Assassin.
Yeah.
That one, because it seems like I think it's combining all three.
Oh,
I
isn't
think.
that the big arm one from the Face Day Night one?
Yeah, that's why if I'm not wrong, I think it's a combination of all three. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah. I don't know what you guys say, but Hassans, they're the true assassins, man. That's
Yeah.
because from what I've read in history, right? Turns out the word assassin is literally from Hassan, and they translated the olden times. They translated to Hassassin like that.
Yeah, it's the okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's-
from what I heard from Fate Strange Fake, one of
Uh-huh.
the servants, right? I heard some people say it's Ishtar in her true body or something. I have no
Also,
idea.
it's not like Ishtar with the ring thingy.
No, it's not in a vessel. Like it's in the other body or either
Oh.
other body or true body. I'm not so sure.
Oh, okay.
It's been a while since I've heard that news.
Yeah, so we're gonna be really excited for this one. What other projects are? Do you know any projects that are coming soon? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we really been like
The
no
only things
no
I'm-
anime. We're like really
But-
like cleansed of anime.
But speaking
for a while.
of FGO, I'm kind of curious on who's that servant that they replaced with who all got married, because I heard they were planning to release that servant, but because of the fans, then they want who all got married to be released.
Oh,
They changed.
they moved it right back, right?
But from what I heard, but from what I've seen from the shadow, right, and the figure shape, I can only have one name come up to my mind, and I really want him to come up.
Who?
Kamazos.
Who's that?
The Lost Belt 7. South America, the one who defeated the ORT.
Oh, that guy, the monster guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know people have been wanting him also.
Yes.
It
The
was
first
cool.
one who stopped the ORT.
Ah, man. Yeah. What other servants are you aiming for this year?
I'm gonna pick anything that looks good.
Anything that looks good?
Yeah. But
Alright.
what other servants are coming out this year in English servers?
I think Zeus. Is it Zeus? Is the guy with the lightning hands, the old guy? I don't know him.
What
Is
class
that with
he?
the one that looks like Emiyage?
What class is he?
I think he's caster. I don't know.
Wait, you say
It's like he looks like Zeus. He looks like Zeus.
Are
I
you talking
think.
about JP server?
No, English. It's not the Zeus thing, but I don't know. But I just know it's the caster magician with like the. He looks like he has thunderbolts
Dark
on his
beard?
white beard, like thunderbolts on
Isn't
his
he like
beard.
an archer and transform into
I
the
don't know.
caster?
I don't know. But the only one that the one besides that Guda event that I know lah. Then also Wajima, which is right now. I think I'm saying that correctly, Wajima.
Yeah, Wajima, you said correct.
What else? Because like any other things, I'm like I'm just gonna skip, and then after that, like just gonna aim for. I still have my 300.
Although
I still have literally not to flex, but I still have my 300 quartz in my thing, so I still have at least like a backup 10 rolls.
Fuck you. Although,
I saved it.
although I wasted 60 Saint quartz to roll Morgan in one of those extra banner, but I still got 120 over Saint
I
quartz.
don't know. You know, because like I don't know, I think I have this image in my head that like the fake Grand Order, the people in fake Grand Order has like as the one who's like controlling my accounts. Like, why hasn't he rolled yet? Is he gonna stop? Is he gonna stop playing? I mean, he's still playing every day, but what? Why? And after like, oh my God, he's rolling! Quick, give him after like the like random number generator from 1 to 5.
Oh, I've tested that theory before, and I would say the chances of you getting that 5-star servant because of you haven't rolling for how God knows how long, it's it's like a coin chances.
Yes, I almost won in 150, right? Yeah. I don't know. Whoever said Fate Grand Order has the worst luck is like a freaking liar, bro.
Although I will say, wait, you have Morgan, right?
Yeah, I have Morgan.
And you have all the Fairy Knights?
Except Melusine, of course. Yeah, I know you have. That's
okay,
what,
I have all the Fairy Knights, even the summer version, except 2. Morgan and Aztec. Like, what the fuck? I'm missing their mother?
Oh yeah, you don't have those 2. I have those 2.
Sometimes
yeah, really
some people prefer their mother instead of their daughter.
Oh my God. Like literally the only characters that like I'm missing from like I think Britain itself is I'm missing Tristan, I'm missing Gawain, and I'm missing Melusine. And that's it.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, I also don't have Saber Alter, but I'm not going to choose her for this one. You choose Barghest, right?
Barghest to complete my arsenal.
And I choose Ushi, the only Ushi Wakamoto that I don't have.
Oh, the 4-star assassin.
Yeah, right? the swimsuit one. That's why I'm like, okay, get her, finish up all my. Now I have literally all the Ushi Wakamotos, so I'm so happy about that.
I see.
Oh my God.
So, what are you gonna plan for when Christmas event comes? Like, when are you gonna roll? Like when Christmas event comes, 25th?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna do.
Or the day the.
Yeah, honestly,
banner.
I'm just probably gonna do like Melusine, and that's it.
Just Melusine?
Just Melusine.
What if they got other extra combo?
I don't know.
Extra ingredients.
I don't. Honestly, there's not much. I'm also saving for Yamato, from Fate Samurai Remnant.
Oh.
He's next year's servant. That's why.
Speaking of Fate Samurai Remnant, right? I've actually won. Who's that? The student of Miyamoto.
Oh, that guy. Basically just the main character. I know who you're talking about.
I heard that he's like the type of like, hey, it's me, Goku. Are you strong? Let me fight. Like,
yeah. He's like. Apparently, he's like he want to fight like Emiya.
I got that. I got that character from a free, like
the free
4-star.
The free what's it called? The free servants, because they released the servants right after. Yeah, which I think is a great system.
So I tried that, and I would say, in my honest opinion, that is my favorite 4-star.
Saber
the entire
to use?
4-star I've used. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah, because it's like a combination between Musashi and what's it? Kojiro. Is it Kojiro, right? Yeah, Kojiro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, at the JP server, you can make any classes a grand class now.
I know.
But since I haven't completed the ordeal call, cannot.
Oh, okay, but then what's your list? I know they already released Saber, right? They've also released Lancer, right?
Lancer already.
They also have released
Rider.
both extras. Both extra class and grand and Rider. Sorry. So which one? Saber, go.
Saber. Of course, the Miyamoto student. That's what I always wanted.
For me, of course, Mordred, easy.
Wait, I got Mordred in my JP server.
So for what about Lancer?
Lancer. From what I have, Skathach.
Skathach?
Yeah.
Hopefully, Melusine. If not, my backup. I don't know really, because Melusine is always. If not, maybe a Reshigo. Maybe. Okay, then.
Fun fact. I was having a debate on whether I should make these 2 servants a grand class, Skathach or Indra.
Indra, the Indian,
the God of Thunder,
the dragon one, right? Yeah.
No, the Indian God of Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, isn't she a dragon?
No, not she. The guy.
Oh, the guy. Yeah, the guy who's like all dark and mysterious and shit. Yeah.
Honestly, when I first saw him, I was like, wait, is that Amy Alter?
Yeah, he does look like a lot like Emi Alter.
Yeah.
Okay, extra servants because you
Of
can only
course,
choose.
Olga Mary, no
Okay.
question.
I don't know. I know I really want because you can choose two, right? But
Yes.
it has to be kind of like opposite
but the
class.
other one, I would say Nero.
Nero. Yeah,
Draco.
I'm thinking I honestly not to be the Uogamare hater, but I think I rather prefer Nero Beast compared to
Sure, because mostly the servants which you're gonna fight is mostly the normal class servant. So
That's why-
it's understandable.
Yeah, that's why I think I'm just gonna choose for two I'm gonna choose Tairano Kagekyo because I really love that
nice choice.
that's my favorite Ushi
I would
Wakamaro.
say for
And-
the supporting servant that you usually find when before playing a game,
Yeah.
I choose her mostly.
Yeah. And for my extra class is gonna be the Beast Nero. Okay, now Berserker, what are you gonna choose?
Berserker.
I really like Morgan. But then
writing is peak.
after careful consideration, after like what the servants that come out after Morgan, I really want to choose Lilith.
Okay.
Because she's so freaking cool, bro. Have you seen like the dragon thing? Like she's like really like part dragon. And like I don't know. I know she's the biggest Smash hater, but I freaking love her. She's so cool.
Got beaten by
She's so cool as a servant too. Oh my god. I know, but I just really love Lilith.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see.
Now go
Honestly, I had no idea which Grand Berserker I want, but honestly, I can only depend on my bro
Heracles.
No, I found one. Castoria Berserker. Yeah.
I guess it's good because it's good for one hit. Yeah, she's what's that? Single target, right? Yeah, she's single
But
target.
honestly, it's either that or Heracles. My big bro Heracles.
Yeah. Okay, how about Ryder? The most recent one now, Ryder.
Noah.
Noah?
Noah.
Damn. That was.
No
Oh my god.
He's
I
literally
know.
the Grand Rider in lore.
This might out me, but I freaking love the. I really like Noah. I really like Nemo, but I'm gonna have to go with my bro, Astolfo, man. Astolfo is it's gonna be my grand rider. And I don't care what anyone
Fanboys.
thinks. I know there are better riders. Freaking people
You
choosing.
can pick Iskandar.
People freaking choosing Iskandar. People choosing what other good riders are there? Osmondius.
You can pick Ushi Wakamaru.
But Ushi Akamaru already has one, and I'm like, I don't want her to. I don't want her
No, I mean
to
as
be
the
my.
Grand Rider.
No, I don't want. Freaking. It's like it's like that meme. Who chooses Gilles de Riz Saber who to be their Grand Saber? It's such a weird choice.
Yeah.
It's really like that. It's like the most. Why would you do that?
Oh yeah, we forgot. There's a Grand Archer.
Oh yeah, there's Grand Archer. I kind of forgot. I kind of just forgot about archers. Okay, who's gonna be the Grand Archer?
Archers, because you forget because they can literally use arrows, but they're not using arrows. This is the fate lore.
Okay, you know what? Easy. Babato Sith. Because I really like Babato Sith. It's either that or the mecha one. The Tametomo.
Oh, the mecha archer.
Yeah.
The one who blasted from the moon
Yeah.
to...
Is it Tametomo? I think that's his name. Tametomo. Yeah.
most likely.
Yeah, who's you?
For me, it's either Gil or Sith. Balaban Sith.
Baban Sith, yeah.
Honestly, I can...
She is cute. She is cute. Oh man.
But if for the JP server, I would say easy Tiamat, the archer, summer.
Tiamat Archer. Oh yeah, she did come out. I don't know. She to me seems more like based off her like kit. I
Yeah.
feel like she's more Ruler Scotty.
She's
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 somewhat
more like
like-
the modern day
Yeah, like
ancient servant in modern days.
yeah, like more like a what's it called, like a quick buff servant.
Yeah.
Even though it's not necessarily a quick buff servant. You know what I mean?
Fun fact: the recent JP summer, right?
Yeah.
I've got all the servants in the banner except for
For BB Summer.
no. The who's that? The big arms look like Sakura face. I forgot.
Isn't that BB Summer?
No. The
Which
the
one
big
of
mecha
the
arm.
one of the 7 Sakura faces probably. I know which one you're talking about though.
Okay, let me think. It's
Oh, but then you know what?
Passion Lips.
Oh, Passion Lip. Ah, yeah.
She's actually quite OP when I use her as the supporting servant.
I don't know, the only one
But
though.
it's not really my
From
goal.
from yours, from the JP one. No, honestly, the only one that I really want is Huyanzo because she's bunny. I like Huyanzo.
I got her.
Damn.
That's the free
And
one.
actually, oh wait, she's free?
Yes.
Oh, is Creamhill free?
No,
She's cute though.
I got her also.
Creamhill is cute. I have to say,
Although I'm
Creamhill.
kind of surprised.
Creamhill in the shark costume. It's like Gogura, you know.
But I'm
it's
kind
like
of surprised that one of the attacks of her is
Summoning
literally
Siegfried.
Siegfried in a shark.
Summoning Siegfried.
Nah.
It's so fun though.
Servant summoning servant. Wait, isn't that reminds me of Caster's Lifestyle Caster Servant?
It's literally like a callback to like that episode in like Fujimaru Ritsuka Wakaru Nai. It's
Kind of like that.
Yeah, right. It's like that one short where
Literally
they're
just
like
pulled that out from the show. To the
yeah,
game.
where they're like, okay, let's make a summer servant of Creamhill. Go.
Yeah.
It's so fun. We're gonna make a video about our opinions on the Fate series, and if you want to check that out, you can check out the video after this. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye bye.